Focus. to define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
You can buy a new Ford at any Ford dealer. Why do people buy from Schottenkirk Ford Indianola? We understand you have choices. We're willing to re-earn your business every time you visit us. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, SchottenkirkFord.com. We create an exceptional customer experience, one customer at a time, every time. We never compromise. Trust, integrity, honesty, hard work. Let us show you why people drive to Indianola to buy Fords. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, SchottenkirkFord.com.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Find new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
When we say Jeep, we mean lots of Jeeps. And when we say super, we mean super savings. At the all-new Jeep Superstore, Deary Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Waukee. During Jeep Adventure Days, new Wranglers, $4 grand off. New Grand Cherokees, over $9 grand off. Or get 0% for 84 months on new Jeeps. New Gladiators, up to $6,050 off.
First to build Iowa's only standalone Jeep showroom. Jeeps cost less in Waukee.
At the all-new Jeep Superstore, Deary Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Waukee.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Find new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
We say Jeep, we mean lots of Jeeps. And when we
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
I have a very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least.
Good evening and welcome to Dowling Catholic High School as we get ready for CIML Wrestling here on CISN. Trent Condon with you this evening as we bring you the 10th ranked Dowling Catholic Maroons facing off against number 1 Southeast Polk. Glad to have you aboard with us here on our beginning coverage of the high school wrestling season. It has been a year unlike any other for high school athletics and really everything across the land, but we're ready to see some young men out on the mat tonight. JV just finished up moments ago, and now we're getting ready for the varsity matchup with the number 1 Rams and the 10th ranked Maroons from Dowling Catholic. We'll be beginning at 170 pounds. There are 9 ranked wrestlers for Southeast Polk, including number 6 ranked Andrew Reed. He'll get things started for the Rams at 170 pounds, going up against Adam Townsend, very talented athlete across the board for Dowling Catholic at 170 pounds. We'll tell you a little bit more about the matchups. A couple of our spotlight matchups here this evening at 220 pounds. Caleb Rundian, number 1 future UNI Panther, made his commitment here a couple of months ago, and now standing offensive lineman for that team from Southeast Polk that made their way all the way to the Unidome and the state championship game. He's ranked number 1. He gets sophomore and 9th ranked Ralston Rumley at 220. Looking forward to that one. That will be our 4th match of the evening. And then we'll flip over and go to some of the smaller guys at 120 pounds, another top 10 matchup. Number 5 ranked Ethan Mahoney from Dowling Catholic will face 6th ranked Cooper Hansen. A couple of our spotlight matchups here tonight on CISN. 14 matchups, 14 weight classes. We'll have them for you on CISN. Different look here, of course, with what we're dealing with the global pandemic. You see both mats are set up. They will alternate those mats and do some cleaning in between to try to make this as safe as possible for the athletes as they get back out there and in competition again. You can tell a lot of excitement on both sides. Top 10 matchups, Southeast Polk and Dowling Catholic here from Dowling Catholic High School. We'll get a quick timeout. Wrestling right around the corner next as we come back on CISN.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
You can buy a new Ford at any Ford dealer. Why do people buy from Schottenkirk Ford Indianola? We understand you have choices. We're willing to re-earn your business every time you visit us. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, SchottenkirkFord.com. We create an exceptional customer experience. One customer at a time, every time. We never compromise. Trust, integrity, honesty, hard work. Let us show you why people drive to Indianola to buy Fords. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, SchottenkirkFord.com.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Ready for high school wrestling on CISM. I'm Trent Condon. Glad to have you aboard with us here tonight. Mentioned the different look to things here throughout this high school wrestling season. But both teams have an opportunity to talk to some people involved in the program. Just so excited with the opportunity to get out there, get on the mats, and see another opponent this evening. And that'll be the case as it'll be 170 pounds Adam Townsend from Dowling Catholic against Andrew Reed, ranked number 6 in the first rankings. That was over from the Predicament. Also going to be working this season with IA Wrestle. Tony Hager and the great group over there. And you guys check out their rankings, iawrestle.com. Looking forward to a lot of coverage with them. Though Tony's been busy all over the places. Reed goes to work right away on a single leg as he works hard. Pushed back by Townsend. Townsend, real good athlete, multi-sport athlete. Reed the same, part of that football team, and we'll get a stalemate and a restart in the middle of the mat. 23 seconds gone by in the opener. Here comes Reed quickly again. Goes to the leg. Now trying to double leg his way through edge of the mat. Ran out of room. And we'll get another restart. But you see very aggressive early on here from Andrew Reed from Southeast Polk. The Rams in their traditional black singlets with the yellow trim. Dowling Catholic with the maroon and gray look here this evening. Now coming right back, here's Townsend. Works his way down after the good shot on the single at the ankle. Reed trying to keep that arm in there and keep the pressure away from Townsend as Townsend tries to get his head free. And now trying to pull that arm through and get clear for the takedown. A lot of work as we go inside of a minute, now down to 50 seconds. Reed with the roll through, not able to get by. Townsend faces him. At the top with 45 seconds to go in the opening period, no score. Adam Townsend of Dowling Catholic and Andrew Reed from Southeast Polk, 170 pounds. And our first match of the evening here with varsity competition, number 1 Polk and 10th ranked Dowling. Reed comes back, able to work his way clear, get the takedown inside of 30 seconds left. Those are important ones. Those last 30 seconds of each period, if he can score points there, going to be incredibly successful. And that's the case for Andrew Reed. Down to 10 seconds to go, looking to ride out the period. Townsend tried to sit and clear himself free, now gets to his feet. But Reed with the control, has a tilt, not going to have enough time to get a count though and get any back points. Oh, in fact does, right at the end. Gave him a 2 count and the 2 near fall back points there. There's a nice bonus for Andrew Reed as he doubles his lead up now 4-0 with the choice. Reed will take the down position as we begin period 2. Reed quickly to his feet, then shot back down from Adam Townsend from Dowling Catholic. Maroons with 5 ranked wrestlers in the predicament rankings. Carson Hagen at 195 pounds. Rumley at 220. Number 1, Karstarfin at 106. Mahoney at number 5 at 120 pounds. And Max Deary is ranked 7th at 160. Reed gets up for a moment. We're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a point. Locked hands is the call. So add another tally there for Andrew Reed. His lead now extends to 5-0 with 1:25 to go in the second. Reed gets to his feet, but then brought back down. As Townsend trying to work for some control here and looking for a turn. Goes across the stomach as Reed gets to his feet. Last point. Townsend just going to let him go. Quickly comes in with the outside single shot. Now trying to turn the corner and get his first points of the night. 6-0 our score after the escape from Andrew Reed. Continues to work on the ankle. He's got it off the ground. Another roll through. Oh boy, Reed again so quick on that move. Not just being able to get the roll through and break free, but he's going right back to that ankle. And he's got good control again against Townsend. Andrew Reed's lead right now, 6-0 with 33 seconds left in the second period. Our opening weight class as we start 170 pounds and able to finish off the takedown is Andrew Reed. Boy, really impressive. He's done that 2 different times here on that roll through. Able to gain control of the ankle, and he's scored 4 points off of those. 8-0 now working in that major decision category. The bonus points that come along with it in the team total. Final seconds off the clock, and we'll go to the third. It'll be an 8-0 lead for 6th-ranked Andrew Reed over Adam Townsend at 170 pounds. Of course, our wrestling fans, you know about the team scoring here, but for our newbies, we'll fill them in. Our traditional victory from 1 to 7 points. That is 3 team points in the total. If you win by between 8 and 14 points individually, that'll be 4 team points. A technical fall, 15 or more, that is 5 team points. And a pinfall is 6 points for the team. That's how the team scoring works here. Nothing on the team scoreboard at this point as we wrestle our first match at 170 pounds. Andrew Reed, he's working on top in an 8-0 lead for Southeast Polk over Dowling Catholic's Adam Townsend. Townsend tries to sit. Right away, Reed tried to lock up a cradle. Now flattens Townsend back out. Townsend trying to get those hips off the mat, does, as he gets back to his base. Reed continues to work from the side. And a minute free in the final period. 8-0 Reed with the lead. Reed working hard in that top position. He's content, though, with that 8-point lead. Try to run it out now, working towards the tilt. And he's going to get some swipes. And here comes some back points. Now the question going to be here for Andrew Reed. He's going to give it up very quickly. Still 32 seconds to go here in the third period. It's an 11-0 lead with the 3 back points. And he's going to go to try work with the crossface and lock up another cradle. Running short on time here, 15 seconds left. Reed, though, already working with the major decision, up 11-0. Brings that hand through, but not enough time for a technical fall. Still the major decision for 6th-ranked Andrew Reed of Southeast Polk. An impressive one to get things started. 11-0 is the victory for Reed. And we'll go to 182 pounds as Aiden Grimes, number 6 ranked for Southeast Polk, against Zach Schwager from the Maroons. Will stay here on our right side on that right mat. I'll be alternating a little bit as they'll continue to work right away. How about Grimes going to the ankle of Schwager? Continues to work. Schwager hopping around, but the takedown for Grimes. Southeast Polk ready to go here early, and their new head coach, Jake Agnich, had an opportunity to talk with Jake back during football season in preparation. He's been an assistant coach the last couple of years with Southeast Polk for the now retired Jason Christensen. But taking over the head coaching duties here, and what big shoes he has to fill of Jason Christensen. All the success that he had in his 19 seasons with Southeast Polk. 4 traditional championships, 5 dual state championships. Tons of young men that went on to wrestle at the collegiate level. But it'd be fun to watch Jake in action. Grimes locking up Schwager and trying with the pin. Still lots of time here. 55 seconds left in the first period. And he's got it locked up tight. He's got plenty of room there here at the edge of the mat. Now trying to lean back and get that shoulder flat to the mat. Going to give up the arm, but a 3-point back point maneuver for Aiden Grimes. 5-0. The Southeast Polk wrestler with the lead, down to 25 seconds left. Back to the crossface as we started at 170 pounds, wrestling now at 182. Out of bounds, and we'll get a restart with just over 17 seconds left in the first period between Grimes and Schwager. Grimes with the cover. Looked for a moment like he was going to try to put the leg in. Now goes up top trying to lock up a cradle. Running short on time as he hits the crossface with his left arm. And there's the horn for the end of the first period. Aiden Grimes out to a 5-0 lead here at 182 pounds for the number 1 ranked Southeast Polk Rams. A year ago, Southeast Polk ran into a buzzsaw at the traditional state tournament. Oh, nice move there by Schwager, just letting Grimes fly by. Not able to complete the takedown, though, as he ran out. That's a little bit of that positivity, though, you like to see. We'll get a caution as he was lined up just outside of the start position. Back ready to go. A lot of questions, I know, and something we'll continue to keep an eye on. The traditional tournament, what it's going to look like this season, and a good back and forth sprawl on both sides. And the takedown awarded to Grimes. Grimes clears his hips now. Working up top and able to flatten Schwager out. The question is, of course, with what we're dealing with right now, the likelihood of the athletes having any kind of vaccine by that point in the middle of February, not highly likely, at least for a big number of them. And if that's the case, how do you try to keep the contact tracing at a minimum? There's been talk of perhaps wrestling each of the classes just over 2-day periods. Start things up with Class 1A, run that for 2 days. 2A, run that for 2 days, and then finish up with 3A over a 2-day period. Some conversations about that. What does that mean for the dual competition that the last few years has been held on Wednesday? So still questions that are out there. But most importantly, as we see here in the CIML and across the state, these young men getting an opportunity and ladies to compete. And that's more than anything what they're hoping to do. 7-0 lead here at 182 pounds for Aiden Grimes. Good start early. Grimes looking for another point here. Move this thing into a major decision category. Right now, 4-0 on the team scoreboard after the major decision at 170 from Andrew Reed. 11-0 was the final in that one. Final 5 seconds. Grimes again trying to pull through on that head, but second time just ran short on time. Certainly he is putting a lot of pressure on Zach Schwager. And we will go to the third. The choice is Grimes. He'll take down this time, as he'll work to get free and get his lead up over 8. 2 minutes put on the clock. 3 2-minute periods at the high school level here in varsity wrestling. Dowling Catholic Southeast Polk. And the debut of Jake Agnich, new head man for Southeast Polk. Kevin Stanley on the other side for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. He's got another good squad. And there's the reverse. And the lead now 9 for Aiden Grimes. 90 seconds to go here in the match. A couple of good matches on deck. 2 ranked wrestlers for Dowling Catholic waiting. On deck, Carson Hagen. And in the hole, Ralston Rumley. Talked a little bit about Southeast Polk and running into what they did with Waverly last year. Here's another cradle locked up by Grimes. And he has got a lot of time and a lot of mat as he continues to put that pressure on. Locked up tight. Good work there from Schwager, though, able to break those hands free, not give up the pinfall. 40 seconds left, the lead now 12-0. And that's the decision. Yeah, you go for give up the escape and look for a 5-point move. Try to end it with the technical fall that way, or you look for the tilt here, get the 3 back points, and do it that decision. Whatever way it's going to happen for Grimes, he's got to work quickly as he's down inside now with 20 seconds left as he flattens Schwager out. Working on that wrist control now, the crossface. Schwager trying to get his way to his base. Brings it free, final seconds, and we'll end right there. 12-0 victory at 182 pounds for Aiden Grimes. So a couple of dominating performances for ranked wrestlers for Southeast Polk to get things started. Here, Aiden Grimes, a 12-0 win at 170 pounds. It was Andrew Reed, 11-0 win. And at 195 pounds, let's take a look at the sophomore Carson Hagen, named Dowling Catholic. Sports fans certainly know that Hagen name, going up against Draven Woods for Polk. Another major decision for Southeast Polk, so 4 points scored in each of the first two matches makes it 8-0 here on the team scoreboard. Well, hand fighting. Oh, looking for something big there was Hagen. Came up empty. Nice quickness from Woods, able to stay away from that big hip toss. Back to the ankle. Oh, Woods tried to overpower him up top. This is a fun one here. Seesaw back and forth. Of the shot attempts and the re-attempts on both sides. This has been good. Looking for another big throw is Hagen. Able to slip through the back door, though, and get the takedown out of it. Woods had done well there to stay off his feet, but here's Hagen going to work right away, trying to work through up top. Now going to come underneath. 45 seconds left in the opening period. A 2-0 lead. First points of the night for a Dowling Catholic wrestler comes from Carson Hagen. Coming through, here's Woods, and got the reversal right at the edge of the mat. Tied up at 2 apiece. Are we going to get an escape? What is there? It is. I had it. It was a reversal. So Hagen on bottom, Woods up top. 2-2 our score. 30 seconds clock in first period. As Hagen gets to his feet, brought back down by Woods. They continue to push at the edge of the mat. Down to 13 seconds to go. Oh, he threw in another reversal, so our second reverse of the first period. And the lead right back to Hagen, 4-2. Got a good one here. I like this match. Both young men out there fighting hard. The sophomore Carson Hagen and Draven Woods from Southeast Polk. Woods will get the choice in the second period. He'll take the down spot as the whistle blows. Well, shaping up chance at a good tight match here at 195 pounds. And now first matches of the year. Lungs, well, regardless of the time of year, always so important in the sport of wrestling. But here, you just wonder exactly where both guys are in this kind of match, what it's going to be if we do get to that third period in a tight one. 35 seconds gone in the second period. Remains 4-2. Carson Hagen with the lead over Draven Woods. Left wrist control for Hagen. Trying to bring that arm back. Now lets it go. Jumped across for the crossface and trying to get the tilt. Woods gave up the leg there as that's locked free, but Hagen not able to generate enough top torque to get the turn. Flattened back out here. He goes back to that arm, trying to walk his way all the way through. He's got it hooked up. Now can he keep working, trying to kick that leg free? There, he's got it, and here comes the count for Carson Hagen. Hagen has Woods in trouble, now locked up tight. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Hagen back and forth, trying to find that right spot for the pin. There it is, with 24 seconds to go. 3:36 off the clock, and the pin for Carson Hagen, the sophomore. Gets Dowling Catholic right back into it. Now 8-6 on the team scoreboard. As we go to 220 pounds, we'll take a quick break. Coming back with a ranked matchup on CISN.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
220 pounds, Trent Condon back with you on CISN. It is number 1, Caleb Runyon for Southeast Polk against 9th-ranked Ralston Rumley, the sophomore from Dowling Catholic. One of our spotlight matchups here on the evening, brought to you by DeArmond Ford. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Power there from Rumley. Talked about Caleb Runyon. You see him out here on the wrestling mat. Big, strong guy, 220 pounds. He'll be wrestling for Doug Schwab at the University of Northern Iowa after this season completes. Big guy, right? Well, on the football field, he was by far the smallest of the offensive lineman starters for Southeast Polk as they averaged 280 pounds. He was the little guy out there. Yeah, this guy you're watching right now for Polk, he was the little guy on that offensive line. Fun team to watch this season on the football field, making their way all the way to the state championship game, and Running now looking to add even more hardware here during his senior campaign on the wrestling mat. He gets the takedown and now leads Rumley by a score of 2-0. 8-6 on the team scoreboard. Southeast Polk with the lead as the wrestlers tilt out of bounds. 40 seconds to go in the opening period. Runyon 2, Rumley 0. Up next, we'll go to 285 pounds, and then we'll flip things over and go back to the smaller weight classes. Got another top 10 matchup at 120 pounds with Mahoney of Dowling against Hanson of Southeast Polk scheduled. Also look at number 1 ranked Kyler Karstarfin for the Maroons. That'll be at 106. There's the escape from Rumley, 2-1. Runyon going right back to work, though. Comes out the back, but not able to complete the takedown. Good action here from the big guys. Oh, look at Runyon, though, showing that quickness at the 220-pound weight class. Don't see that very often, that kind of athleticism. But he showed it right there, those quick feet and the takedown, and the lead at 4-1 as we go into the second period. Quick conversation by the officials working together. Want to make sure that they have it right. 4-1 our score. And now we're back ready for live action. 2 minutes put back on the clock as we begin the second period, and the choice for Ralston Rumley. Rumley will take the down spot. Runyon with the cover. And we're going to get a quick hold here as the official's going to come back together. Looks like he had something to say there to Runyon. And now we're ready to go again. The whistle in the beginning of the second period. Runyon goes to the ankle. Now gives that up and looks to work up top for a turn. See the cheerleaders for Dowling Catholic here in attendance after the escape. Oh, Runyon, another quick takedown. Rumley had barely got back to his feet, but gets the takedown and the lead 6-2. Mentioned the cheerleaders here. Home cheerleaders are allowed, but not right up against the mat as you normally see. They're lined up over on the second mat. Plenty of distance in between. Also wearing their face masks, as most everybody here in attendance is doing outside of the competitors. On the mat, another escape, 6-3 for Rumley. Now Rumley just got to get his feet underneath him here. Runyon's been able to dictate the pace with those takedowns. Here's a throw by the takedown, now looking to lock it up. At the edge of the mat, here's Runyon, pressing Rumley hard to the mat, and the pin. With 1:11 left in the second period, 3:49 with the pin. And Caleb Runyon gets the first pin of the season for Southeast Polk. And the lead extends for Southeast Polk up on the team scoreboard. Now 14-6 after the fall from Runyon. Impressive performance from Caleb Runyon. Let's go to 285 pounds. For Dowling Catholic, it'll be Cade Batterton. And on the other side for Southeast Polk, Seth Abbas. And we're going to get a caution right away. Even before we get going against Abbas, didn't have his foot lined up at 285. Right away, the ankle band comes flying off the leg of Cade Batterton as they circle around that band. Batterton looks to have a little bit of that size advantage. Abbas trying to use some athleticism and quickness to get around him. Pushing and shoving as they work in the middle of the mat. Batterton went for an underhook. Abbas doesn't want to get locked up, giving up the size that he is right now. Doesn't want to turn this just into a brute-on-brute match. Trying to use a little bit of speed as you see him circle around. Now comes in to tie up. As both wrestlers trying to find that right spot. And certainly getting the steps lead in here. Try to push by. Get Batterton on his heels. As we're down to 40 seconds left in the opening period. Locked up again, trying to get that hook underneath. Now Abbas tried to get that outside single and push through. Batterton able to break free. There it goes with the double leg. Batterton tries to counter with some power and does. And that's the problem you can run into. Abbas feeling himself out. Looked like he had a chance at a good freight train double. But Batterton with the size advantage, just able to shuck him down to the side. And you can see right now the coaching staff for Southeast Polk mentioning just that to Abbas. This is not the guy that you want to go into trying to overpower. We go to the second 2-0 lead for Cade Batterton for Dowling Catholic. Choice, and it'll be a neutral start. Batterton trying to come back, and again with the power, able to fight through. Now he's got Abbas in trouble. Cade Batterton for Dowling Catholic trying to press his way down, and does. Second pin of the night. This one comes in 2:24 for Cade Batterton with the fall. We'll take a quick timeout. Dowling right back in it. Southeast Polk a 14-12 lead as we come back on CISN.
Winds know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Welcome back to Dowling Catholic High School. Trent Condon with you here, CISN High School Wrestling coverage. As we go to 106 pounds and a quick takedown for the top-ranked wrestler at 106. That is the junior Kyler Karstarfin for Dowling Catholic against James McWilliams for Southeast Polk. 14-12 is our score. Southeast Polk with the team lead. Karstarfin going to work right away. He does have the back points, and now locked up tight here. McWilliams, he is in some trouble as Karstarfin trying to step through and finish this one off early in the first period. Just a minute gone by, and he is locked up tight middle of the mat. There's the pin. 109 all it takes for top-ranked Kyler Karstarfin. So the pin has given Dowling Catholic the lead. 18-14 now. And the first lead of the night for the Maroons in the team scoreboard. Southeast Polk now going to counter with the top-ranked wrestler of their own, Nate Jesaroga, against John King from the Maroons. Jesaroga with the takedown, 7 seconds into it. Allows King back to his feet. King trying to stay aggressive here, doesn't want to be caught on his heels, but Jesaroga showing off that quickness. Makes him an elite level wrestler, certainly for the Southeast Polk squad. And the takedown right at the edge of the mat, right as they go out of bounds. Makes it 4-1. Dowling Catholic 18, Southeast Polk 14. Couple of pins for Dowling Catholic at 195 and 285 before top-ranked Kyler Karstarfin added another, and that is the 18 team points. 3 pins, 6 points each for the Maroons. For Southeast Polk, 2 major decisions from Reed and Grimes, along with the fall from Runyon, comprising their 14 points. Out of bounds, 4-2 the score. 2 takedowns from Nate Jesaroga against John King. Spinning back the other way. That's what Jesaroga can have you, just feeling like you're on skates from time to time. The third takedown of the first period, it's 6-2 at 113 pounds. There is a open weight, at least in the initial book for Dowling Catholic, at 138 pounds against top-ranked Carter Martinson from Southeast Polk at 138. Still a few weights away from that, but another one just to keep your eye on if you're taking a close look here at the team score. Down to 31.3 seconds left in the first period. And a cover again for Jesaroga. Our spotlight match of the evening coming up in the next weight class at 120 pounds. It'll be number 6 Cooper Hansen of Southeast Polk, ranked number 6, against 5th-ranked Ethan Mahoney. That is up next. Jesaroga now with King in trouble again with the tilt. Down to 10 seconds left now, trying to barrel his way through and finish it off. King does well, though, to get back to his base and try to run out this period. There's the horn for the end of the first. Back points are awarded for Nate Jesaroga. And it's 8-2 at 113 pounds as we go to the second period. Jesaroga going to take the bottom position. King with the cover. Number 1 Southeast Polk and 10th ranked Dowling Catholic. Kevin Stanley looking aboard along with his coaching staff for Dowling Catholic, doing a nice job as always with this program. And we're going to point right at the edge as they'll give the escape to Jesaroga. On the other side, mention Jake Agnich taking over the duties for Southeast Polk. On the other mat as they flip over here, we're seeing them disinfecting that mat, getting it ready for some more work a little bit later on. A different world that we live in here in 2020. Still a couple weeks away before we flip the calendar over to 2021. 11-2 is the lead for Nate Jesaroga. Another takedown for him. A minute 12 left in the second period. As Dowling leads the team competition 18-14. Another tilt from Jesaroga. In control of this match over King. Keeps walking himself through, trying to get that pressure. Gets King. King tried to come back the backside, but that was not the right decision. And there's the pin for Nate Jesaroga with 40 seconds left. And Southeast Polk regains the lead as it is now 20-18 on the team scoreboard. SCP with the lead. And our spotlight matchup of the evening, it is number 5, Ethan Mahoney for Dowling Catholic, and 6th ranked Cooper Hansen for Southeast Polk. A top 10 matchup, our second of the evening. This one, two young men that certainly have their sights set on some hardware come February at the state wrestling tournament. Mahoney for Dowling Catholic in the gray and maroon. Hansen for Southeast Polk in the black singlet. There's Mahoney. A little bit of pressure there. Southeast Polk coaching staff, they wanted some points there. Didn't get it. No control, said the main official here for this match. Now trying to work his way back the door. Out the back door is Cooper Hansen. Mahoney had control early. Now he's back on his hip. Still up. And it looks like Mahoney, he's just trying to hold on here, get a stalemate, get this thing back to neutral with a minute gone by in the opening period. Hansen, though, with that good spot, doesn't want to give it up. Now he goes back to the ankle. Got Mahoney up, rolled through, though, did Mahoney. Now Mahoney trying to pull Hansen back edge of the mat. They continue to scramble, still no control, and they'll go out of bounds. Fun sequence there with two good wrestlers. You saw just how close that was for each of the wrestlers. Looked like Mahoney had it early. Then Hansen looked like he had control for a long run. Mahoney came back, and they finally head out of bounds. 40 seconds left in the first period. Let's keep that thing up. Continue down this path. Jake Agnich, the new head coach, he's trying to get an explanation there. The way they have things set up, moving them over near the scoreboard. Operator, that is where the conversation now happens with the coach along with the official. Certainly like the way they've changed and adapted that rule and the opportunity. A 2-0 lead for Mahoney. He was awarded that takedown at the edge of the mat. And that wild scramble. And now stretches Hansen out. Down to 15 seconds left. Here from Dowling Catholic High School. High school wrestling. A lot of coverage here happening throughout the wrestling season, of course, culminating at the state tournament. As we talked about a little bit earlier in the broadcast, exactly what that's going to look like. A lot of ideas, a lot of different choices of what they can do, both with the traditional and the dual tournaments. Do like the idea of maybe going each class, wrestling them to completion, and then moving on to the next one. Trying to make it safe as possible and giving a chance for all these wrestlers to complete their seasons. We've seen that happen going back to the summer with baseball and softball and just how successful that was. Dowling baseball fans might roll their eyes a little bit at that. Football season coming to a conclusion. And now we're into the winter sports, and this is maybe where it becomes a little more concerning for some people. Go from the outdoor venues that we saw, though volleyball was a part of that. But you look at the fans in attendance here, everybody wearing their mask, everybody socially distancing, understanding the realities here of this program, and we can make our way through this sports calendar year and get back to much closer to normal in a sport that is as close as you can get. When you're talking about wrestling, you're on top of each other. You are grappling. You are together. And we've seen other states and other organizations and at the youth levels be able to pull it off, and I don't think there's any doubt. If there's a state that should be able to pull off high school wrestling, it's our fine state here, the state of Iowa. Down to 30 seconds left. It remains 2-0. And a good, strong ride for Cooper Hansen. Mahoney now trying to get to his feet. Does for a moment, now turns to face. Mahoney still is not completely clear. Trying to jump his way through. Trying to come through. Hansen's not giving that up. Here's the roll through. Oh, but what control of the ankle by Cooper Hansen. The strength to do that when somebody is trying to basically flip through your grasp. That was outstanding and able to ride out at 120 pounds. So we go now to the third. Still remains 2-0 Mahoney of Dowling Catholic with the lead over Cooper Hansen for Polk. And we'll start the third period in the neutral position. Both wrestlers on their feet. Cooper Hansen got that taller frame to him, more angular. Mahoney a little lowered to the ground. As Mahoney takes a peek up at the clock. 30 seconds gone by in the third period. Here's Mahoney with the arm in. Hansen tried to come back. Oh, locked up both ways here. Who can step through? Mahoney did for a moment. Hansen able to get back to his feet. Now Hansen with the shot attempt. But Mahoney comes through and around. Turns the corner, gets the takedown, and doubles his lead to 4. 4-0 with 65 seconds to go in the third. Ethan Mahoney leads number 5 over number 6 in the second set of rankings from the predicament. Turn to face. There's the point. Hansen able to get on the board with that escape, makes it 4-1. But down by 3, certainly knows he's got to come up with something big. Our spotlight matchup at 120 pounds, presented by DeArmond Ford. There's an attempt by Hansen, but very quickly Mahoney was able to retreat. And now he's got Hansen with his head down on the mat. They both come back to their feet. Hansen tried to go outside, now trying to get a big swing underneath, out of bounds. Mahoney looked like a moment he might have been digging there. He's back right up. Struts his way back to the middle of the wrestling mat with 23 seconds to go. Hansen trying to push the pressure, down by 3. 4-1 our score, final 15 seconds. You're looking for your biggest move. Mahoney not going to give anything up. Mahoney, now he gets the takedown and looking for more. Final 5 seconds here. He's going to get some back points. How many did he get? That is important. Looks like he is awarded 2, so it will be 8-1. No major decision for Mahoney, but it is a win for the Maroons as they take the team lead back 21-20. We're back quickly here at 126 on CISN.
Mid-American Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to Dowling Catholic High School. We move to 126 pounds. 21-20 is our score on the team scoreboard. Dowling with the lead over top-ranked Southeast Polk. For Dowling Catholic, it's Dominic Quinn, who's deep on a double leg but out of bounds. Against Jack Lewis for Polk. 21-20. How about this performance from the Maroons tonight? And a point is going to be awarded for Southeast Polk's Jack Lewis. So the caution gives a point. Now Lewis goes and able to get the takedown right away. Lewis now working quickly after the strong start from Quinn. Quinn not able to get any points out of it. Now retreating back a little bit. Lewis at 126 pounds. And after that, a run of ranked wrestlers for Southeast Polk. Coming up next at 132 pounds, Aiden Kingery, ranked second. Top-ranked Carter Martinson, though he does have, looks like a forfeit at 138, at least on the schedule. Second-ranked Joel Jesaroga at 145, and Carson Martinson, number 4, at 152. Here's Jack Lewis for the Rams. He leads 3-0. Inside of 25 seconds to go in the first period, as the ride continues from Lewis. Lewis trying to tilt back, and how about this from Quinn? Out of bounds, gave him the escape. Southeast Polk, they disagree. They thought there wasn't control. Dowling side might disagree and say he had enough for the reversal. We'll split the difference. Give him the escape and the point for Dominic Quinn. Lewis able to get back on the ankle. Final seconds of the period. No points will be awarded. Three to 1 is the lead for Jack Lewis for Southeast Polk. Quinn will be down to begin the second period. And the whistle. Taken to his back. Quinn got caught there with his hand in the cookie jar. And Jack Lewis looking to apply the pressure and put an end to things. And he does with 1:37 to go. 2:23 with the pin for Jack Lewis. So the pin now, as we go back and forth, will give the lead back to Southeast Polk. 26-21. Jalen Wynn for Dowling Catholic, and Aiden Kingery on the side for Southeast Polk. Kingery ranked second at 132 pounds in Class 3A. As they'll go out. Open weight class coming up next at 138. At least listed in the sheet coming into the match, with top-ranked Carter Martinson. And there's the quick takedown for Kingery. Jake Agnich, the new head coach for Southeast Polk, taking over the control from Jason Christensen, who retired. Out of bounds as it remains 2-0 with 1:03 to go. Kingery working for that back tilt. And now is going to get a count from the official. Got the requisite 5 swipes and the 3 back points. Now trying to finish it off with the pin. And he has Wynn in trouble. There it is. A pin in a minute 23. 123. So Kingery with the pin, back-to-back pins, 3 out of 4 falls for Southeast Polk. And control now coming the Rams' way as their lead goes to 32-21. Now the forfeit at 138. We'll take a quick break and come back with 145 pounds on CISN.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
When we say Jeep.
Welcome back as we continue our high school wrestling coverage on CISN. I'm Trent Condon as we wrestle at 145 pounds. Quick takedown for second-ranked Joel Jesseroga. Saw Nate earlier with the pinfall in 318. Joel wrestling Evan Pollard from Dowling Catholic. And after we saw Dowling take the lead here and maintain it for a couple of matches, it has been 3 straight 6-point matches for Southeast Polk. A fall for Jack Lewis in 223. Aiden Kingery with the fall in 123. And just a moment ago at 138 pounds, Carter Martinson wins by forfeit, the top-ranked wrestler at 138 pounds. That moves us to where we are right now. 145, Jesseroga against Pollard on the team scoreboard, 38-21. Southeast Polk with the lead, and Jesseroga leading it here by a score of 4-1. They circle in the middle. Pollard try to go to the outside. Jesseroga with the counter. He's got that arm locked in tight to him. Now gives it away. Jesseroga tried to go up top, then came back underneath, gets the takedown, and now looking for more. Locked up tight against Pollard. Pollard trying to fight. There's the pin. And it takes just a minute 22, but another pin. This one, Joel Jesseroga for Southeast Polk. 24 straight on the team scoreboard. The lead builds to 44-21 for Polk. Let's go to 152 pounds. Carson Martinson, 4th ranked for the top-ranked Southeast Polk Rams against Dowling Catholic's Brady McMahon. 2 more matches to go here scheduled. We're wrestling at 152 pounds. Southeast Polk 44, Dowling Catholic 21, and a takedown right away for Martinson. You just look at the names of Southeast Polk, and we have kind of young men like this, families invested in the program. The job that Jason Christensen did building this thing up. Fun to see. Now Jake Agnich trying to put his own stamp on things. An assistant coach over the last couple of seasons, and now the head man. Carson Martinson, number 4 in the second set of rankings that came out from the predicament. Also going to be hearing a lot here on CISN. Hopefully this season with the guys Tony Hager and company with IA Wrestle. Do an outstanding job with their rankings. Of course, their live coverage of wrestling events all across the state. That's iawrestle.com. Class 3A rankings, team rankings, Southeast Polk number 1, Waverly, Shell Rock number 2, Waukee ranked 3rd, as Martinson has McMahon in trouble. Here comes the count from the official as Martinson continues to apply the pressure. And there's the back points awarded with 15 seconds to go. Waukee at number 3, Fort Dodge 4, Iowa City West with 7 ranked wrestlers. They're ranked 5th, Bettendorf, followed by Ankeny in the 7th spot, Johnston at number 8, and these Dowling Catholic Maroons at number 10. Those are your rankings from the predicament. We'll go into the second period. 4-0 is the lead for Carson Martinson. And we'll finish things up after this match at 160 pounds with Max Deary, 7th ranked for Dowling, against Quentin Hall for Southeast Polk. That's our scheduled matchup to finish things off. As we're back ready to go. And another takedown. So the lead builds to 7-0. Martinson showing good quickness here in his opening match of the year. Dowling Catholic will be back on the mat coming up this weekend. Minute 17, more back points coming. And it'll be 3 more as the lead builds to 10-0 for Carson Martinson, as they go out of bounds. As mentioned, Dowling Catholic, they will head to Fort Dodge coming up this weekend for the varsity invite at Fort Dodge High School. I know a lot of people that usually would be watching these athletes in person, not able to make it. Thanks for making us a part of things here with our coverage, and hope to have you covered a lot throughout this wrestling season. Also basketball, swimming. You name it, Pete Tarpey and the group with CISN, they got you covered at the high school level. Down to 35 seconds to go, a 10-0 lead for Carson Martinson. Another tilt, another count. At 152 pounds. Here comes the horn for the end of the second period. And the back points there given 13-0. Carson Martinson leading Brady McMahon for the Maroons. We'll get a neutral start. Both wrestlers on their feet to begin the third period. Carson Martinson, he is a takedown away from ending this thing with technical fall. And he gets it right there. And there's the whistle. And the match termination. 4:17 for the technical fall. And we go to our final match here in a moment. Coming back with 160 pounds, it'll be Deary against Hall as we come back with more high school wrestling on CISN.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Put a wrap on things at 160 pounds in our wrestling coverage on CISN. It is 7th-ranked Max Deary for Dowling Catholic against Quinton Hall for Southeast Polk. 49-21 on the team scoreboard. Southeast Polk has locked up the dual victory here this evening. Been impressive, though. Seen some good performances to this point out of the Maroons. Certainly come out and been aggressive at times. Deary, part of that football team, playing in the middle of the defense and in the middle of the weights at 160 pounds for the Maroons. Minute gone by, no score. And a fun night here to see some wrestling. Chilly outside. It doesn't feel normally like it does inside the building for a big wrestling meet. These young men are getting an opportunity to go out there and work on their craft, try to do their best, and they've been fun to watch to this point. Down to 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Outside attempt on the single from Deary. Good response, though, from Hall. Hall with that top position, trying to work the head down. See if he can create an angle, turn the corner and get the takedown, but we're going to get a stalemate, and we'll get a restart with 11.7 seconds left in the first period. Caution is the call against Hall. Final seconds will go off of the first period. To the second we go, no score. Quinton Hall, Southeast Polk. Dowling Catholic's Max Deary. Choice for Deary, he'll take down. Gets to his feet very quickly. Deary now trying to break those hands free. Up back in a dangerous spot now for Hall. The escape is awarded. They'll run off the mat. And we'll go with both wrestlers on their feet. 1-0 first point of the match goes to Max Deary on the escape. Dowling Catholic coaches trying to get Deary to be aggressive off the whistle, but the wrestlers tie up. And in the middle of the mat. These two don't want to give up an inch here in our final matchup of the night. Break free now, look to tie up again. Who can gain that position? Who's going to be the aggressor? Trying to find a little bit of wrist control. Now they lock back up. Deary for the Maroons in the gray and maroon. And Hall for Southeast Polk in the black with the yellow trim. 50 seconds remain in the second. Here's Hall. Deary tries to walk him through. He does. He's got the takedown, and he's got Hall on his back. Still working with that hand. They are going to award him 2 back points. So the takedown and then the 2-point near fall makes it 5-0. Max Deary, and Deary on that one. That was just strength on strength. And Deary able to overpower Hall for the takedown and to his back. Still 18 seconds left as he tries to walk around and get a tilt. 10 seconds left. Hall doing a good job of fighting underneath, not allowing that walkthrough to happen. We'll go to the third. A 4-point move, though, by Max Deary. Extends his lead to 5-0. And Hall, he's going to put both wrestlers on their feet in the third. And he himself looking for a big move. Wants one of those 5-pointers to try to tie it up. Deary and Hall. Oh, Deary, how about that? How quick. Just shot the head underneath the arm that was being extended by Hall. That is an incredibly quick move for a middleweighter at 160 pounds. 7th ranked Max Deary. Now Hall trying to sit out. Covered up quickly, though, from Deary. Down to 1:15 remaining in the third period. Max Deary leading by a score of 7-0. So Deary has the leg in. We got a good look at that. He's got his right leg locked up there. And now trying to work in his top position with his arms. Trying to pull it through and then get the tilt that comes along with it. You see him hop over, just about had it. Not able to get enough on that underneath hook and get the turn. 25 seconds remaining in the match. Deary continues to work hard. Hall doesn't want to give up the major. Deary continues to press the head down. Now trying to lean back. Boy, if he can get his hips free. Hall trying to look for something big himself. He's trying to lean back into Deary. Smart move by Deary, just giving up the reverse, but not giving up the possibility of a pin. It'll end 7-2. Max Deary will get the win for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. And that'll do it. 49-24. is the final here. Top-ranked Southeast Polk with the win over Dowling Catholic. We'll take a quick timeout, come back and put a cap on things. High school wrestling on CISN.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
You can buy a new Ford at any Ford dealer. Why do people buy from Schottenkirk Ford Indianola? We understand you have choices. We're willing to re-earn your business every time you visit us. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, SchottenkirkFord.com. We create an exceptional customer experience. One customer at a time, every time. We never compromise. Trust, integrity, honesty, hard work. Let us show you why people drive to Indianola to buy Fords. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, SchottenkirkFord.com.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Trent Condon back with you one final time at Dowling Catholic High School. Southeast Polk, number 1, comes in and is impressive. A 49-24 win over the homestanding Dowling Catholic Maroons here in this top 10 matchup. Take a quick peek, look back at some of our big matchups of the evening. Started at 170 pounds, and that's where 6th-ranked Andrew Reed for Southeast Polk picked up the 11-0 victory for the Rams, and they were off and running. Dowling Catholic came back after the third match. A Carson Hagen fall made it 8-6, one of our spotlight matchups. Top 10 as number 1 Caleb Runyon with the pinfall over Ralston Rumley. Extended lead to 14-6 for Southeast Polk. But as we move back to the lower weight classes, Dowling regained the lead. It started with Kyler Karstarfin, the number 1 ranked wrestler at 106 pounds. Gave Dowling an 18-14 lead. It was 21-20 after 5th-ranked Ethan Mahoney earned an 8-1 win over 6th-ranked Cooper Hansen in our matchup of the evening. And a fun one there at 120 pounds. But then Southeast Polk flexed its muscle. Falls from Lewis, Kingery,